Hey guys, Trampy John coming out to another Watcher of Realms video. Alright, so I'm getting excited. We're playing the game. I'm having fun. There are about 5 tips I want to go ahead and give you that I can honestly say are going to be much better than some of the others I may have already been given, or some of them that I've gotten. Now, these tips are going to encompass not only some other content creators tips that they've given out in the past and other videos, but as well as what I figured out and kind of understand and see in the game, and kind of how to break it down so that way you understand why you need to be doing these, how it's going to help you, and what is it ultimately going to net you on your account. All right, so first and foremost, Dwarven Association you have every single day. I want you to notice you have a time limit of 1541 here left on this one. This refreshes every single day, multiple times a day. You can also free refresh it. You will notice that I have bought every champion. I bought the rare summon, obviously, it's discounted, and that's about it. Now, there is an argument to be made that I could potentially look at some of this gear and figure out, okay, is this really worth it? Is it not? You can't unfortunately see the stats that you're going to get on these. It's going to be randomized. But for the most part, I'm to the point where I no longer need to buy gear in the game. However, you can get various things in the black market, such as stamina pots, such as champions, summons. You can also get the mythic artifacts, as well as the essence, the yellow ball essence ones. You can also get those here. So it's always advantageous every single day to, one, buy out all these champions. Now, why would I always say buy these champions? I'm finding really quickly that this game has a food problem. Okay, notice I can only do 2 here. I haven't 5-starred or 6-starred a character about a week, and I still don't have quite enough materials to do it. I'm a little short, and I'm definitely a lot short on XP to begin with. So this game definitely has a mass shortage for food, and it's to be expected because summoning, you only have 2 different types of shards. You can see here I have 25. I haven't summoned since the last 2x event, and I'm going to summon these. It's only going to give me 25 champions. So food is very scarce. So you definitely want to make sure you're free refreshing and go ahead and pick up all these champions every single time you log into the game. Some other nice things is, yes, you get this auto fight here for 6 of them. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll pay that. Savage. Now this could be great. This is usually very good for a lot of people out there. Flat stat percent, so this is really trash. But a lot of people will buy them because it helps them, right? And that's totally fine. But notice that once again, that's 1 refresh. I'm about to do a second one now, and it was still free. So once again, I feel like the food problem they've taken care of, and they've left it behind this type of a hidden paywall, so to speak, of refreshing the shop. So we're gonna refresh again. That's 3 times. Now notice this only takes gold right now, so that's fine. So if we continue on our journey of go ahead and buying all the champions here, and then we hit it one more time, that's 4 times. Now we're only into gold. Right now we're only into gold. Not bad. We're doing pretty good here. And another legendary piece. We're gonna send it just to see what we get. Oh, that's a decent one. Okay, we got HP percentage with attack percentage and flat attack. That's not bad, especially with that being a crit rate set. All right, not terrible. See, that was an okay investment for my early game, and that's kind of what I want to show to you guys. Also, now we can refresh one more time. Notice it's still gold, and now we have a gold insignia. Those can be hard to get. Once again, heroes galore, guys. Make sure you're doing this every day because food is so freaking scarce. And we'll try it again. Attack percent, HP percent, attack. Okay, not bad. I'll take that. Refresh one more time. Now this is 5 times we've refreshed. And notice that now it's gonna start costing you. Now you're gonna start getting into gems. This is where you pull out, okay? This is where you say, that was not a discount. That said minus 20%, but I just bought 5 of them a second ago for 6 diamonds. This was 8 diamonds. That was not a discount. That's a very kind of false advertising. But anyways, but as you can see here, we bought all these. Ooh, attack speed's nice. Crit damage, okay. I hate that it had flat roll on defense, so that sucks. Anyways, But notice that we now have to pay gems to refresh this. Stop at this point and make sure you do this every single day. I'm going to check back here in 12 minutes and do this process again while I'm going out and farming different various resources. Now, with farming various different resources also comes the thought of what should you be doing on your account for each character. The next tip that I'm going to give you is focus on one champion. Make one champion your priority. Now, this does not mean all resources go to this champion. You will divvy him up here and there. However, it's very important that you target what champion on your roster is, say, the strongest, most reliable, or most versatile. The reason why I say that is because we have champions that are ground. This is a physical ground champion that has range. We have champions like Baron, who is a beast of a tank. However, his attack is kind of low. It's not too bad. He can actually do some damage, and his shield is beautiful. But overall, in general, he's not known as being a DPS nuker, right? Or you have a healer. How important is a healer truly? That's the very good question. And that some of you may find that more important than, say, your DPS. So definitely make sure you focus on one champion first to get majority of your resources. In my case, I've gotten to the point now where really Set Ram is just so pivotal on my account. I need to get him started up. He's going to be my next best thing that I'm going to be going for. I'm going to be getting his skills completed as soon as I can. Gear, he's getting pretty decent. And the other one I'm focusing on is going to be Zeluthu, or however you pronounce her name. But she's getting all my gold gear currently. We've got some of her skills mostly done. Promotion, she's getting up there. We need one more tier, but she's basically done. So now I can kind of start dividing it over a little bit. Like, I'm not too worried about upgrading her XP here and her level. That'll come naturally because I'm going to be using her heavily. But I've used her so heavily that now I can start pivoting to this one. And that's kind of the point I'm trying to make here, is you want to make sure that you really focus on one champion, kind of divvy them up amongst the others. And then what happens is eventually hit that point where you can say, yep, now I can start pivoting to my next champion. And your account will grow a lot stronger very quickly because you're prioritizing, say, key pivotal champions that allow you to use different formations to really benefit yourself and basically destroy the enemies. All right, with that being said, if you are focusing on, say, one champion, how's that gonna work? You're never gonna have the right composition. It'll never work out right, John? No, absolutely not. The biggest tip that I can probably give you is when you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna do these various different fights here, you wanna make sure to pay attention to what champions are you using? What is your squad? Do you have a healer? Do you have a blocker? Do you have DPS? What roles do you have in your overall a champion lineup? For example, I have ranged. A lot of range, John. The reason being is because this makes me always prepared for, say, flying enemies, right? Those are can be kind of tricky. Sometimes they go off the beaten path. You can't block them. Also, I have healer. Why is this pivotal? Because a lot of times you're going to be left in situations similar to this field where I have a map here. I have a map here. So I need a blocker, healer, because the healer can't spread from here all the way to here. I mean, some of them can. I think technically in this one I could potentially use, say, what's her name? Hollow. Yeah, I think Hollow is her name. I could potentially use Hollow, place her here, and orientate her like to the right a little bit, and she would be able to heal them both. But generally speaking, it's always good to have a very independent core group. Now, do keep in mind that you get extra points in campaign for using only 6 characters on the hard mode. I don't know what the elite is yet. However, also be aware that what good is trying to kick yourself on the butt to get the stars if you can't actually just move forward and progress. Eventually you'll be able to come back and get these stars that you missed out on, and it'll feel very easily and kind of rewarding in the better sense of things. So definitely make sure that you have the correct lineup. What I recommend is at least 2 blockers, 2 healers, 1 physical melee if you can, just to help with the blockers in case there is that third. And then the rest, try to do something that's ranged. Try to do some sort of magic, some sort of marksman. Definitely pay attention, because sometimes you definitely want to make sure that you're looking and seeing, okay, what do they prioritize? Like, does this champion prioritize airborne units. Yes, so she's going to be one of them that if you see an airborne unit is going to be used in the fight, you want to make sure you prioritize getting her on the field, because she's going to help you always take out those air enemies that your blockers won't be able to do anything for. So that in itself, just having the right formations when you go into these fights is going to be a massive improvement and game changing for actually being able to progress your account. All right, the next one that we're going to talk about is fairly self-explainable. So one, let's go ahead, let's just pull this up. So we have 2103 energy here. We're gonna hit fight, so that's gonna drop us down to, what is that, 2000. You know what, we're just gonna pull up the handy dandy calculator, because math is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I'm an engineer and this is what I do every day is math, but anyways, it's gonna be 2091. So when I hit fight, we're gonna be at 2091 when I go into this battle. Let's say, God forbid, this battle's going horrendously. Let's say we forgot, oh man, this has got error. I don't know, like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Usually I start out with this one, but let's go ahead, let's do, I don't know, this one or whatever. And let's say that you don't pay attention and you miss it, right? And just like that, we lost. I haven't played anything else. Oh crap, I'm gonna lose. Instead of leaving the game, go ahead and restart. You're not going to get charged any additional energy. You can get as many resets as you would like, and it'll still only charge you the same amount. So that's 2 resets right there. And then let's go ahead and quit the battle. Now I'm still going to get charged for my energy consumption. However, it's only going to be for that initial cost. Actually, I got charged absolutely nothing. Even better. But make sure, which is hilarious, because challenge again, it's gonna take it again. I guess when you get a defeat, it's not gonna charge you. That's funny. It's the first time I've actually practically done this tip, but I did see that this was a thing from Ivy Lee when she was streaming, actually. So it's like, ah, cool. But yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, even more so, keep restarting. Sometimes it's okay if you're struggling on a fight to simply restart and move forward, right? Restart, try a slightly different, tweak your placement. Sometimes just having a champion one block over gives you enough range to make it to super easy to go ahead and eliminate the competition. All right, last but not least, focus on your guild boss. Why do you need to focus on your guild boss? One, it's helpful for all your community. Your entire guild will appreciate the fact that you're doing your guild boss. Secondly, you can get good rewards. Notice that I got 100 diamonds. This was a meh reward here. This is only Nightmare Chest. But I got a freebie, summon, and energy. That's huge. Now, this isn't the only thing you're guaranteed to get on your guild boss chest. Notice now we just got a 5-star champion to food. That's massive. That's so massive. How much resources does that take to get? And yet I got this by simply just fighting the guild boss with a very basic team. And there we go. And we got a 4-star food as well. So now we've got a 4-star food and a 5-star food just like that. All I did was just simply auto fight and ran. It was very simple. It was very easy. We killed it. We got a double bonus. The rewards single-handedly for the guild boss are going to help progress your account to a level that is very extraordinary without really having to spend nearly as much money as some of the others who don't waste it or who do not take the time to properly focus on a team to kill the guild boss and get up in those higher ranks. All right, that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna do it for this video. That was 5 tips and tricks for Watchers of Realms that will help you progress your account. Hopefully all those tips work out well for you and help you out. If not, feel free to reach out, leave a comment down below saying what your problem is. I'll try to help you out. If not, join the Discord. I am in the official Discord as well for Watchers of Realms. You can message me through there. I'm in the content creator program. I think it separates us so you can see me in there. If not, join my Discord down below, shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to help you out. That's going to conclude it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.